Hey friends, how you all doing? Welcome to Monday and welcome to the Shed of Wonder for the FCC Strava review. I hope you're all well. I hope you're good. I hope you had a lovely weekend, as much as you can in the present circumstances, I guess. But the weather down here, especially in the southeast, has been blooming glorious, and today it's been so nice as well. And I think for the rest of the week it's going to be getting hotter and hotter. So good times, my friends. Hopefully lots of cycling. I shall be certainly cycling into work all this week, so yeah, that's all good. Massive miles again. Now this isn't, I'm pretty sure this isn't the correct and true figure according to Strava, because as many of you know, Strava can be a complete arse. So the figure as of last night, which was about 11:30, total miles for the FCC, I should say, was 31,255, which was amazing. Nowhere near as much as the week before, but as I say, I'm sure this figure was much bigger than Strava were letting on. Total activities 1,701, which is just superb. So massive kudos to every single one of you in the FCC. You're all legends. Right, friends, let's crack on with the FCC Strava review for week ending the 17th of May. Right, okay, you legends, let's do this. So, FCC Strava review, week ending the 17th of May. As we always do, let's start with last week's leaders. Distance, first place Chad is there with 451.9 miles. Absolutely huge, Chad. Massive miles. Congratulations, you legend. Richard Lake's in second with 374.3. Fantastic stuff, Richard. And in third position is Mark Sewell with 352.7 miles. Outstanding, Mark, you legend. Brilliant stuff. Longest ride, first place Stephen Smith, 217.1. Brilliant stuff, Stephen. You are out. You are a legend. I can't even speak. Help me, somebody. Second place, Richard Lake, 196.5. That is absolutely superb, my friend. And in third position, Simon Wise with 140 miles. Brilliant stuff, Simon. Climbing, first place, Brian Roden, 28,638 feet. Quality stuff there, Brian. What a climber. Just got a spider running down my screen. Jeremy Prodgar in second with 24,783 feet. Brilliant stuff, Jeremy. And in third place for climbing is Maxwell Smith with 22,873 feet. Brilliant stuff, Maxwell. Okay, so as we always do, I will scroll up. We will look down deeper down into last week's top 100 leaderboard. So as we just mentioned, first place Chad, 451.9 miles, 12 rides in total. Richard Lake in second, 374.3, 3 rides for you last week. Richard. Mark Sewell in third, 352.7, 10 rides for you last week, Mark. Brilliant stuff. Chris Goff in fourth, 326 miles exactly. Longest ride, Chris, 105.6. Brilliant stuff, my friend. Crit Witt is there in fifth with 314.7. Excuse me. 21 rides, you legend. That is fantastic. 37.3 miles was your longest ride. Ian Rigby in sixth. Hello, my good man. I hope you are well. 311.5 miles for you. 14 rides in total. Awesome stuff. Then we will skip down to 8th. Pete Jones in 200. We will skip down to 8th. Pete Jones, 280.4 miles. Brilliant stuff, my friend. 5 rides for you. 101.3 miles. Cracking stuff. Joe Robinson. Joe, I hope you're good. 9th place. 275.9 miles for you. 6 rides in total. Actually, all the 6s for you, Joe. 6 rides in total. Longest ride, 66.6. Absolutely marvellous, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Paul Stevens in 11th, 274.6. Brilliant stuff, mate. Fez is there in 13th with 259.9. Anton's there in 15th with 249 miles. Anton, absolutely brilliant. 8 rides for you, and longest ride 102.2 miles. Awesome stuff. Another Century rider there in 16th, Jonathan Sapir, 248.7. Longest ride 116.3 miles. Jonathan, absolutely outstanding. 19th, Carl Davis, 242.9. 12 rides for you last week, Carl. 81.2 miles. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Keeney, you have done it again, you legend. I shall call you in the morning, by the way, my friend. 238 miles. Absolutely outstanding. 15 rides for you last week. Brilliant stuff, Wayne. Phil Ainsworth in 22nd, 236.2. Another Century rider with 100.1 miles as your longest ride. Cracking stuff, Phil. Jim Plummer's there in 24th. Hello, Jim. 233.7 miles. Corey Rings there in 27th with 230.8. 12 rides for you last week, Corey. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Lunt, Clive Lunt. What a legend you are, my friend. I hope you're good. 28th position. Outstanding mileage last week, Clive. 230.6 and 12,877 feet of climbing. Brilliant stuff. Brizzy is there in 29th with 227.2. Excellent stuff, Brizzy. If I could speak, that would help, especially with this review where speaking is essential. 33rd, Rowan, 215.3. Cracking stuff, mate. Longest ride 64.6 miles. Big Cole Taggy 97. I'm glad you've got your Wahoo Rome finally sorted, Colin. Must have been a complete pain in the bum. 35th place, 214.1 miles, mate. Brilliant stuff. David Roberts in 37th, 212.1. Brilliant stuff, David. Jan Eric Berglund in 39th with 211.4. Longest ride, Jan, was 80.9. Cracking stuff. Jason Hicks in 41st with 208 miles. Brilliant stuff. Jason 43rd. Mr. Dixie, Simon Dixie, 206.5 miles. 10 rides for you last week, my friend. 14,101 feet was your total climbing. Brilliant. Junior McMillan's there in 46th with 204 miles. Cracking stuff, Junior. Keith Clark in 47th, 203.3. Brilliant stuff, Keith. Chris Hancock, 48th, another Century rider. 7 rides for you last week. 202.3 miles was your total mileage, Chris, and 100.2 miles was your longest ride. Absolutely fantastic, my friend. Simon Wise, 49th. Hello, Simon. Hope you're good. Another Century rider, 140 miles being your longest ride. Absolutely cracking stuff. Agnes there in 51st with 201.4. Brilliant stuff, Agni. 6 rides for you last week and 40 miles being your longest ride. Brilliant stuff. Now, 52nd place, Mr. Phil Cornwell. Absolute legend of the FCC. Now, Phil did his first ever Century ride. Phil, if you're watching, I believe it was yesterday on Sunday. 101.7 miles. Absolutely outstanding achievement, my friend. Massive congratulations. It's always an overwhelming. I know what it was like when I first completed my first Century ride. It's really overwhelming feeling. So congratulations, mate, and massive kudos to you for doing that. Brilliant stuff. 53rd, Rosa. Hello, Rosa. 200 miles for you last week. 64.6 miles for you. Jim Leighton Jones in 57th, 185.7. Brilliant stuff, Jim. Duncan Murray in 59th, 185.2. James Social Cycling is in 60th place. James, you legend. 182.9 miles for you last week. 9 rides in total. Brilliant stuff. Stan Edwards in 62nd, 182.2. 10 rides last week, Stan. Brilliant. Terry Tinsel. Hello, Terry. 64th place, 180.2 for you. Let's skip down to 68th, Marie Simmons, 174.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, Marie. I hope you're good. Yarrick's there in 70th with 172.2. David Bennett is there in 71st. Hello, David. Hope you're good, my friend. 167.6 miles for you. Paul Williams in 74th with 163.3. 44.5 miles was your longest ride. Paul, brilliant stuff. Crikey, I'm there in 76th, 162.2 miles for me. I am pretty darn chuffed with that. Philip Mansfield, you legend, 77th, 162.2. Also, my friend, brilliant. Absolutely superb. IB in 79th, 161.2. Cracking stuff, Ivan. David Knights in 80th with 159.6. Brilliant stuff, David. Paul Endersby over there in Kiev. Hello, Paul. 82nd place, 158.1 miles for you. Cracking stuff, my friend. I hope you're good. Simon James in 86 with 154.5. 28.8 was your longest ride. 13,376 feet of climbing. Cracking stuff, mate. Ian Porter in 89th, 152.7. 9 rides for you last week, Ian. 62.3 miles was your longest ride. Brilliant. Daniel Hall in 90th with 152.5. Stu McNamara's there in 93rd with 152.4. Brilliant stuff, Stu. 9 rides for you last week. Duncan McNutt is there in 95th. Hello, buddy. I hope you're good. 152.1 miles for you last week. 5 rides in total. 97th, Stephen Pritchard, 149.1. Brilliant stuff, Stephen. 5 rides for you last week. 99th, we have Paul Burnett on 148.6. 7 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Paul. And in 100th place, in the top 100, is Eugene O'Rahilly with 148.1 miles. 9 rides in total. 29.4 miles was your longest ride. Absolutely cracking stuff, Eugene. And massive kudos to every single one of you throughout the FCC for putting in the miles indoors or outdoors last week. Absolutely outstanding. Okay, friends, now it is time for Rider of the Week. Okay, friends, Rider of the Week for week ending the 17th of May 2020 goes to somebody in 71st position in the top 100, 167.6 miles total mileage. That person is Mr. David Bennett. David, congratulations, my friend. You are Rider of the Week. And I realise I've completely spelt your surname wrong. I've got 3 N's in there and a missing T. David, I'm so sorry. There you go, David, but you have corrected it. I have spelt your surname correct now. There you are, Rider of the Week, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Okay, David, just let me know which pair of socks you would like. I will put my email address in the description below. Just drop me a quick email, my friend. We have the pink polka dots. We have the navy blue, I guess, ice creams. We have the orange with blue polka dots. And we also have, I think these are orange, orangey yellow maybe, ice creams as well. So just let me know which pair you'd like, David, and I will get those sent out to you, you legend. Okay, congratulations. Guys, that concludes the FCC Strava review for another week. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Shed of Wonder. It is so lovely to see you all. Look after yourselves, stay safe out there, and I will see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Bye for now.